I don't value this hero at all. But for some reason I still want to play it. But I don't value this hero at all. The trolley problem, I would freeze up and everyone dies. Yeah, so Igni, it's at the end of the fight. Yep. It's whatever's left on the board plus your level. So if I win the fight just right now, I'll do 2 damage for the level plus 1 for the Cinderella. If the Cinderella was upgraded, it would do 3 damage. So each surviving non-upgraded unit does 1, each surviving upgraded unit does 3, plus the player's level. I feel like there are people out there who are better at it than I am. See, the weird thing is, as I stepped away here, and what we started talking about was, it got me kind of thinking about, so I talked about ecology and good for self, good for others, good for community at large, and I talked, but also it got me thinking a little bit about like toxic positivity and spiritual bypassing as well. So we also are in this interesting time where everybody's supposed to be upbeat about everything. There's a positive spin to be placed on everything, and so on and so forth. And while things can be reframed, and the way you look at things is always going to be in the context of how you frame it, and you can reframe things that may look bad on the surface to actually look better than they do, and it's a really solid mechanism to live your life and handle the minutia of a daily life. Sometimes that'll lead into a concept of spiritual bypassing, which is part of the root of kind of like toxic positivity. Sometimes things are bad, and it's okay to acknowledge that things are bad. And while you may need to... Brigada, I don't think that's the same thing we're talking about. Like, while you may need to find a way to frame something or cope with something in a way that's a little bit healthier and more positive, sometimes you do just have to acknowledge something for it's just not great. Like, you know what I mean? Some situations just... So there was a way this was described to me where it was like, if you were handed a glass of water, you know, it's the classic glass half empty, glass half full thing. You're handed a glass of water, the half of the glass is filled with water. You can look at it and go, oh, this is half empty, half full. But if you're handed a glass that's half filled with poop, it's just a glass of poop. You know what I mean? Like, you can say it's a glass half full, but so spiritual bypassing is the attempt to just ignore that the situation sucks. And sometimes the situation just sucks. Sometimes, you know. And like pushing that down and attempting to yeah. So just tend to your mental state. Stay healthy out there. Forget the streaming and casting. Let me hang on a second here. How do I, okay. You're a thing. You're a beautiful little beaut. I see your beautiful beautness here. I'd take that. I'd buy that for $1. This is always gonna, whenever I think of dollars, it always makes me think I have a friend who loved that doll hair joke from whatever bad movie that was. What was that? I don't even remember the movie. One doll hair? Like every time they wanted to say dollar, they'd say doll hair. It's like an Adam Sandler movie. That's why I think of it in my mind as that bad movie. I don't know if Adam Sandler is a gem or not. I don't mean to sit here and just insult Adam Sandler, but... Yeah. You didn't understand one thing? Don't forget yours. No, I understand, Cram. I'm glad you're excited to dig in more and learn a little bit more, like, conceptualize more. I mean, I think you may be taking some of this a little too literally. I don't think that's a situation that's going to commonly occur in life. It's more of a metaphor. It's more of a... Let's see what this is before I play spell. I'm probably playing spell, though. Spinning... Ooh, secret stash, actually. Spinning wheel, though, is probably more gold than secret stash over the course of this game. Pretty handy when everything is expensive in the shop. I don't want to roll this off, so I'm tempted to just buy it, even though this could be a shrink spell. I don't want to lose that. It's a level spell. Oh, wow. Shepherd's Sling is kind of cheeky. Ring of Regen is kind of cheeky. Noble Steed is kind of pointless. Let's just go for... Pretty soon my whole board gets flipped around, but this is really good for this turn. Really good for this turn. Let's just go Ring of Regen, though. I want to see if I can flip this poly. Interesting. I don't know, it's not great, but it's not bad. This conversation's gotten a little strange, not gonna lie. Y'all are weird. I don't know where you got all these ideas in your head. Into a giant pseudoscience spiral. Well, you know what? Sometimes you gotta get a little woo-woo. And that's okay. Hey, it's a time fly. Who would have guessed? Who would have thought? You know, if you were looking at this going, what do you think this could be? Early level 5 unit. It's a time fly. I kind of want another tree. Like, I want to slam a... I want to slam a soul tack down here. That is a nice little pair. You want to go to 5? Let's go to 5. I want to go to 5. You want to go to 6? No, I want to buy 5 costing units. I've double Knighted Storm King along with a fully upgraded familiar, and I'm going to lose to the tree builds. Well, you know, should have got more stats. Sporko pair was sexy. Everybody reminding me of the Sporko pair that I could have had. Wait, that could have been Falling Stars. That didn't even get to kill. Why isn't your board stronger than my board? Is my board strong? It's not that strong. Okay, we need to talk about Josh. We need to take this dragon. We get to do whatever we want for the rest of this game. You love it. The practice of being present in the moment, of taking time to consider your experiences, has to be just that. Practice. Taking time to talk big ideas in small moments is a delightful exercise. Are you streaming it, Terry? So I know we got a couple of people coming up on Friday. I don't know exactly what's happening. So we got the... No, I know. Infinite. This is not my first day on Twitch. You know this. I've been around this Twitch block once or twice already. Oh, are you? Okay, you're going to be on with them. Okay, so you can talk a little bit about that, Terry. But we have the fundraiser event coming up for the West Coast Kids Cancer Foundation, the Gaming for Josh event. And yeah, this totally trees, no matter what happens from the rest of here. And so that link that Terry put up in chat earlier is the donation page. So it's going to be a group of devs versus a group of streamers versus 2 community slots being raffled off to people who donate to the charity. I'm just going to take Ringer Rage. Deck of Many Things could do like a Falling Stars. Moonsong Horn is kind of cute. That's like Ring. That's fine. I can go a little fast, but I don't got to go super fast. I have noticed the donations page has started to heat up. So yeah, it's going to be cool. I'm excited to see. I'm just excited to see how it all plays out. The cool thing about it is it's kind of in a similar style to the tournament play, where it's going to be an initial portion of play, which then leads ultimately into a race format. And so the cool thing is, like, if you haven't had a chance to play in the tournaments yet, you're going to be playing against all of us in a tournament style game. Which I think that's cool. I'm into it. If you make it to the top 8, you get to race. I kind of just want to be 6 now. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the Sea Terror, but I'm kind of tempted just to scoop one, because other than Burning Tree, there's not a lot to buy here. This game. Oh. Bye. Hello. Chomp chomp. Yeah, the time flies were delicious. Just hit. Yeah, well, I thought Pan Shadow kind of sucked with my play experience, but this game does not suck, so I don't know. Cram Duck. Oh. Meow. 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 Hey. I lost a fight. This wasn't supposed to happen. Meow. Evil Eye. Yeah, we'll do that. I want money. I'm very healthy. We'll Evil Eye here. And just hit. Oh, we didn't just hit. It's a lot of attack on stuff. I have some really bad units on the board. I'm going to take the free spell, though. Wow. I don't think I'm supposed to do it, but I don't think I'm not supposed to. I don't think I get heavily punished if I do it. If I do it. You know what I'm saying? I have this Evil Eye. We're going to make one unit. Oh. In Staff of the Old Toad, so it's not that unlikely that this happens. It's not that unlikely. Alright, I have built in Staff of the Old Toad. Built in. It's part of the kit. It just exists. Oh, will I steal or won't I steal? Will I steal or won't I steal? I will steal. Stealing is more fun than not stealing. This game is fun. Y'all should play it. Do y'all play this game? Y'all should play this game sometime. It's fun. It's like, this is a fun game. I don't know if y'all play or not, but if you don't all play, y'all should play at some point. Ambrosia! Ooh. I too have once suckled the sweet nectar of ambrosia. Delicious. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I feel like I've missed some chat as I've just been laughing about. Okay. Anyway, by the end of that game, had two knighted over 100 HP Storm Kings, another Storm King over 60, and a familiar at 60, and I'm still just doom rolling to find an Ashwood, so my 2 speculative burning trees would be good. Yes. I do not deserve a walk of shame. This is totally normal business. You didn't even see the knight? Oh yeah, the green knight's pretty sweet. Hey. 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 Ooh. I'm gonna shut my mouth now. Shut your mouth when you're talking to me. Oh wait. The burning tree lived, everything's fine. Yeah, you know, I could really use like a high roll this game. Some kind of treasure. Some kind of, jeez, just something. Really. I don't want that now. I want better things now. Eventually this falls off the board. I just could not resist the call of ambrosiaing it on this Ashwood Elm. But I want better things now. That's pretty alright. We do know that there are 2 lightning dragons in play. Granted, I don't know how much I care. I think I just want to find trees that cost 6. Let's do that. That seems like a plan. I just really respect them. I've taken a few of the courses. Didn't take all of them, but learned a fair amount. Liked what I learned. Don't know if you're still chilling. If not, it's going to seem like you got this weird DM out of nowhere. Does one... probably end up ambrosiaing an Ashwood. If I don't have to, I might not even. I don't know. Waiting for the devs to stop with the nerf approach. Start to buff some other strats. Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it a little bit. I'm concerned about... If buffing is the only strategy to improve overall power level, I'm concerned about stat creep. Just getting out of control. So I kind of like the nerf approach. To keep power creep relatively similar-ish. I don't know if I think I just float 3 gold. Weirdly, it's like I could Masquerade Ball, and I might find... I kind of really need an Echo Wood, even more than I need the Ashwood, but the treasure is just so darn good. These creepers have to go. I can't combine them, which is unfortunate. But I think I can't pass up a level 6 treasure. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see where all of it goes, patch-wise and whatnots. Enkev, totally unplayable. Don't look at my board. Trees are dead. They're gone. It's not a strategy anymore. You think here... I would love to find a Pandora's box. Nah, trees are still real good. The nerf didn't really murder what trees can do. But I don't think it was meant to murder trees. They might feel just a scotch slower. But not massively slower. I'm just gonna Ivory Owl. I can't arc. Ring of Rage seems wholly unimportant. I need an Echo Wood. No Echo Wood, for real. See, now the bot is just now catching up. I'm getting like pings from the bot. Little like, oh, this, oh, that, oh, this, oh, that. But at least it's working now. Dang nabbit. How unlucky. I just wanted to get lucky once this game. Meanwhile, I'm just stuck with this mess. Oh, is this the LD? This was the LD board. They had a rotten apple tree, which means I want this very late in the attack sequence. What size are both of these? I've been buffing them unevenly. I think I want to continue putting more HP on the one that already has more HP. Echo Wood one time? Ooh. Well, nothing really to Knighthood here, actually. I could have built so many pumpkin boards this game. Wait. Oh, they got rid of the LDs. They're like just mega spell. So many spells. Welcome to the spelling bee build. You missed the... I do not miss the Pumpkin on 5 meta at all. That was an RNG clown car fiesta. I do like the major shakeup. I like the... So I talked about I like some of the stuff we've seen them explore in the past. Like taking... I like that they explored taking Pumpkin to 5. I like that they explored taking Oni to 5, which actually worked out great. Like that they explored taking Bearstein to 5, which was in the beta build but never made it to live because apparently that was a not fun thing to do. But I just don't think this patch was meant to be one of those major shakeup patches, like some of those other patches that I'm talking about. And I am definitely looking forward to the next major shakeup patch. Whatever it may be. There it is. I don't think selling one to put plus 10 attack on anything is relevant at all. Like, in the slightest. So, here we are. Well, so that was the thing. When they did the Bearstein change, that was at the same time as the Pumpkin change, and nobody realized how strong Pumpkin was because Bearstein was so strong in the beta build. That Pumpkin came out, and then it was like, oh my god, Pumpkin just took over everything. Because... None. I'm always serious. What's up, Arrow Sell 5 for time flies? No. Yes. Maybe. No. Gordy or Lordy. Yeah. Hey, look at that. I did the thing. What are we looking at? Big mage comp. I might have to respect that and drop one of these Heartwoods. Do something like an Ambrode. You know who. Hello? Oh, I see. I think the game is suggesting something to me. Oh. Oh. Well, would you look at that? I guess we should just go with like a ton of attack. Who doesn't like a ton of attack? I do. I like it. No. I was up at 45 HP. We were running a Ring of Regen for a while. I've gained a lot of HP. Oh, and I ate something for 5 HP. I've taken at least 10 damage this game, but you wouldn't know. At 40. Plus, doesn't Panch... It starts at 45 now, right? I don't know. We took some damage at some point. It's hard... It was so long ago, it's hard to remember. This board is... It's kind of working, Thunder. It's kind of working. My Burning Tree lost its HP. Wait, this is Mimic 9th book. This is really scary. I think this is their game. I'm gonna need an absurdly good fight. I have the stats to take them, but I just have to dodge spells very well. I guess let's veer our way into a Pandora's box if we can. Mimic Ninth Book. Always a good choice. We need treasures. We need 17 echoes. We need treasures. Take treasure. Well, these did good. I feel a little bad selling them. They're so creepy. Kind of need to go for the high roll round table, but that alone won't be enough. I kind of need actually Wanda Weirding Pigo for the potential. Phoenix Feather's really good. I'm going to take the box. Don't think the Evil Eye is nearly as important as anything else now. Yeah, it's not. It's doing okay, but let's go for the round table. That's wild. 2 mage builds. But like, the Mimic Ninth Book is definitely the scarier of the two of these. That didn't have enough scam to stop me. What's in the box? No, that's a different opponent. The other opponent's the Croc one. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's still possibly not enough, which is wild. That was the game is not over though. All of my trees can now value trade. They're like they all got huge. All of my trees are huge, but they're gonna throw a random 14 spells at me this combat. It was the perfect box. So this is a Clash of Titan builds, but they've got enough scam in that to scam through like literally anything I can throw at them over time, potentially with the right odds, the right hits. I mean, this is a legitimate upgrade here. But at the same time, it's kind of bad to do. Drax Saber. Actually, what we do is we skip and we find one more tree. Could take that tree. Could still take a good tree. Uh-oh. Okay, not a bad spell, but the rightest target. Alright, and bad spell, terrible target, meaningless spell, awful spell, great target for them, -10 is meaningless, Fireball is a meaningless spell, Poison Apple, not the greatest, -12, -12, I can eat -12s all day. Or double board buff on the Croc. That's a big Croc now. 2 Storm Kings. 3 Storm Kings. No, not 3 Storm Kings. And that's down to 1. That's not the end of the world. That's also not the end of the world. That's okay. That's bad. Fireball and the Falling Stars. This is going to go on. This is going to go on for a while. The problem is even if I win the fight, it's going to be by a unit or 2 at best. All right. I need another Echo Wood. I need another Burning Tree. And you said, hey, that's a throw. Don't combine the Burning Tree. And look at that. And look at that. We had to... Thing is, it was bad for last fight. I definitely was weaker, but also... Like, I need to... I don't know. Health is a construct. Alright. This can go. This can go. It's a very weak tree. This can people arrive. It's a very strong tree. This is spooky, okay? These poor Echoes have too many stats. Oh, Ambrosia, you're right. I forgot about the Ambrosia. I do need to reposition around that. 1 HP on the Ashwood's not terribly devastating. Piggling. Oh, look at that! If that had been the Echo in the Ambrosia slot, if that had been, and you wanted to Ambrosia the Echo, no, I should have Ambrosia the Echo would. But that spell hit slot 7. Clearly was going to do it no matter what. They have a black prism too. Mimic Book Prism. These Storm Kings get so stacked. That's a good target. That's a good spell. That's a good spell. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Ah, that doesn't matter. That matters. This looks like a win. They're not getting through both of these with just 2 spells. Whew! Alright, alright. You're playing... Oh, you're the one against me right now? Alright. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. My board is ridiculous. Your board is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I would like to just reiterate that, in my opinion, this end sequence combat is ridiculous. Yeah, the Green Knight's already golden. That's why the Echo Wood should be in there, and it should. I need a Pigomorph. I need to get some of these spells off this board. Fog is fine, I guess. I do not feel safe. I don't know. Agreed. Okay. Whatever it is, it's fun though. This is 2 endgame comps just doing what they do. Yeah. Take that down to 1 attack. Get 1 attack. Oh no. I'm gonna stop talking. The first Pigo, minus 30 doesn't matter. Earthquake doesn't matter. 500 attack into 1800 defense doesn't matter. That was a pointless hit. And what do we have? We have an apple on my healthiest unit. Will it even get to attack? 700 the Storm Kings now. 1 giant Storm King down minus 10, and Echo Wood down and minus 10, and Earthquake's a bad spell, Fireball's a bad spell. Shrivel's a bad spell. Lightning Bolt's a bad spell. 6 spells left. Shrivel and Lightning Bolt, bad spell, bad spell. Oh, one of my things is dead, and that's a bad spell. That's a good spell, but not enough. One of my things is dead. Oh. GG's. What a game. Oh, man. Happiness, there was no guarantee that I was winning that. As big and overbearing and ridiculous as my build was, there was no guarantee. The funny thing is that it flips a corner. If I lose 1 fight and the Storm Kings get up to the 1,000 range, and I lose another fight and the Storm Kings... There's a chance that plays out differently, and I don't just win that. I don't think I win that game 100% of the time. I don't think I would build the board any differently than when I built it, but I don't think I win that game 100% of the time. Yeah, there was 1 fight. I think it was the fight before Gwen got knocked out. The one that I lost to Dynamicist, where it seemed like it was throwing out a lot more poison apples, and maybe a Pigo or maybe 2 Pigos. It seemed like the spells were better that fight. The fight where I was still at 40 compared to the rest of the fight where the board was even stronger. I think those were kind of low rolls on the 9th book Mimic spells, those last few fights. There were just 1 pig a fight, 1 apple a fight, pretty much. Needed to be multiple pigs, multiple apples, but multiple pigs, multiple apples could have cut through the forest. You always feel that way on either side in the 9th book. I think I was favored, to be fair, because you needed scams and I just had a billion stats. You had to rely on scams, but I don't think you're ever... I think 9th book has enough scam to always be in any given situation. So I think I was favored. I don't think you were favored. And I also think that you low rolled on the spells. The way that you still had odds required better spells than what they were flinging around.